Good morning. My name is Mr. Evan Mata. I have been the director of the Jazz Bee this week. I hail from Clark Intermediate and Clovis High School. It has been a pleasure to work with these students all week. We are going to start with Mike Dana's Sugar Train. This is going to feature a ton of people, so give me a second. Don't want to get it wrong. It's going to feature Wyatt Smith, Solomon Vega, Brody Allen, Davian Rodriguez, Everett Johnson, Anna Jensen, Jordan Cervantes, George Diaz, right? George Diaz, and then Riot Johnson. A ton of people, a ton of fun. And this is Sugar Train. This one has a mouthpiece. She does. All right, here we go. Hello. Hello. All right. We have some Director's Awards to hand out for this ensemble, so I'm going to move quickly. Our first award is for Most Outstanding Woodwind. A lot of times, the Barry section does not get enough credit, but I've been really impressed this week, and I've known this young lady for a few years now. And the Most Outstanding Woodwind goes to Liz Bonder Acossi. All right, I have a couple outstanding brass. The first one goes to a young man who I've been fortunate enough to know for a few years now. And he is small and mighty and has been holding it down, lead trumpet back there. This goes to Michael Lozano. The next one is going to go to a young man that I got to meet this week. I've heard his name before in like scholarships from ensembles and festivals, so I knew he was going to be great, and he has been incredible this week. This is going to go to George Diaz. Going to our Most Outstanding Rhythm. It has been a pleasure to work with such an incredible rhythm section this week, but it has been really impressive to hear the wonderful bass stylings of one Alex Cabrera. All right, two more. I'm getting my steps in. This one is the Jazzby Sponge Award. This goes to the student that has really just grown the most over the week and has shown a ton of dedication. This young student has, he made the ensemble this week, and just every time we've given him instruction and ideas, he's done it flawlessly, and it's been so wonderful to watch. And I've been so impressed by him. This is going to go to Josh Arroyo. All right, last one. I'm not going to have to run very far for this one. This is my Soul Award for Jazzby. This goes to the most dedicated and passionate student in this ensemble that just kind of exemplifies everything you'd want from a jazz student. It has been so amazing to hear this young man this week and just to see his passion and joy for everything he does. This is going to go to Shepard Paneer. He left his soul somewhere. He's going to go find it. Okay, we're going to close our set with Michael Philip Mossman's The Cha-Cha What Gotcha. Again, this is going to feature a bunch of soloists. Let me grab my list. Okay, it's going to feature the wonderful Shepard Paneer, who just walked out the door. Michael Lozano on trumpet, Benji Lozano on trombone, Kai, and I'm going to turn this around for your last name, Kai Takahana Boring on alto saxophone, and then Alex Cabrera, you'll hear on bass, Elizabeth Bonder Acossi on Barry saxophone, Derek Ranstead on the trombone, Janessa Mercado on the trumpet. This is When Shepard Comes Back, the Cha-Cha What Gotcha.